So the biggest strike in U.S. history is happening right now, all right? And this strike is going to, quote, affect almost every household in America, all right? This is huge, and this is history, all right? This is groundbreaking. And to have it happen at a time like this is just, of course it would. Of course this would happen right now, all right? And it makes sense. I'm not saying the people don't have a reason to be striking, to be upset, but it's also going to make everything a lot worse, all right? So you better stock up now before the holiday season gets here. That's when this is supposed to hit, all right? This is supposed to hit before Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's when it's supposed to get really bad. So if you haven't seen, there's been massive organization of one of the biggest protests in U.S. history for UPS, the postal service provider, all right? United Postal Service. So this is a private company. This isn't USPS for the government. This is the brown shirts, brown trucks, right, that you see driving around. That's UPS. And they are organizing a massive strike, all right? They're threatening to pretty much shut down the whole shipping supply chain before Black Friday, all right? And I know Black Friday sounds far away, but they are already getting ready for it. Retailers, shippers, everyone's already getting ready for this. So this is going to affect everything. Everything's been moved online the past 2 years, all right, the past few years. All the businesses have been transferred online. I'm sure some of your favorite things that you normally get, you can only get online now, right? That's how it is for me, at least. So this is going to affect everyone. Everyone orders their gifts online. Everyone orders their presents online. So make sure you just do this stuff early, all right? It's looking bad. FedEx is also having a very similar situation where they are threatening to pretty much shut down operation before Black Friday, okay? And these workers, you know, I feel bad. They are being pushed to the limit. We are having a excess of, shipping happening right now from all this new online marketplace. But we're also having trouble finding workers, all right? And people are having very long days, not great working conditions. One of the things they're worried about is like heat stroke. And the cars are trying to get AC in them because a lot of these UPS trucks, they do not have AC. Okay, so this is going to affect everyone. This is just a further breakdown of our supply chain. And this is what it's all about. It's all about just, they want everything to be online. They want everything to be shipped. They want everything to be tracked. They want everything to be, they want to shut down local businesses. They don't want any of that. You've probably noticed that half the local businesses in your area have been wiped out the past few years, all right? And all that profit, all that money has gone to Amazon. Amazon's doubled their profits the past 2 years. So they haven't shut down. There was nothing wrong with them, but they've doubled their profits the past 2 years, all right? So this is a shutdown because they can control it. If everything has to go through the mail and essentially through these mega corporations, then they have so much power over our whole supply chain, all right? And if everything's online, then soon everything you buy will just be traced and tracked. It already is. It already has a tracking number, tracking it every little place it goes, all right? But they want to have that for everything you buy, and it'll be a lot more personal soon. That'll probably be the solution. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, rambling. But the solution will probably be, the shipping supply chain is broken down so much that we need to federalize it, and we also need to bail out these companies, give them a bunch of money, and we also need to very personally track everything to make sure nobody is abusing the shipping system and shipping more than they should. These people should be paying more than shipping than these people. You're going to see all this very soon. Our shipping super regulated, all right? Because it is kind of like the wild, wild west right now, all right? There's people that ship massive amounts of illegal items all across state lines, okay, when they're not supposed to do this. I'm not advocating for this. I would never do this. Totally illegal, federal crime. But this happens. in these states where things are legal, and they're legal in other states, and they literally ship them all over the place. All right, this happens all over, highly illegal, and it's just another reason they're like, hey, we need to track the mail. All right, so this is what it's heading towards, everything being tracked, and just a shutdown of our industries. All right, a shutdown. It's just going to be like, you know, third world country status for America, where you're not going to be able to get the stuff you want to get. The simplest things are not going to be available. And this is going to affect businesses too. This isn't just going to affect you, like getting your stuff to your house, your Amazon, whatever, delivery. Tons of these businesses now rely on UPS, okay, just to get their product. They rely on FedEx just to get their product. A lot of them don't have their own infrastructure, like their own shipping companies and freight companies and stuff. A lot of them don't have that. They just rely on getting bulk shipments of stuff from FedEx or UPS, and then they flip it locally. All right, so this is a shutdown of local retailers. Support local, guys, buy local. That's going to be critical if things hit the fan, is just knowing who has what, who's selling what skills people have, what trades they're in, all this stuff. That's how it used to be back in the day. Everyone had like a trade, everyone had a skill. This guy's a blacksmith, this guy's a farmer, this guy's an accountant, this guy's a builder, this guy's a bricklayer, this guy builds wagons. All right, everyone was like doing something, and they had a trade, had a skill. So think about, like, what would your skill be? What would your trade be in a situation where everything was hyper localized? All right, and what about food? All your food is shipped thousands of miles. All right, look at it. It all says like from Mexico or something, most of it. Some of it's from California, you know, other states. Some of it might be local, but most of it's from literally another country. Some of it's from like Brazil and China, and just like these weird countries that are really far away. Okay, and how does it make sense to ship these foods so far? All right, that might be a thing of the past very soon. So start thinking local. Start thinking, what would you do if these big conglomerates weren't available? All right, and this is something we've been struggling with too. It's just like getting mail. All right, we're just like completely off grid right now. Boondocking, we're waiting to get on some of our own land. We're trying to save money. Been doing this for over a month, but it's been hard to get mail. All right, even for people that are RVers or people that are like homeless in their cars, stuff like that. How do they get mail? It's a huge thing. It's a huge ordeal, and it's a very stressful thing just to get mail normally. And on top of all these other issues, the biggest strike in U.S. history, this could be huge. So let me know what you guys think. What are you doing to get local? What are your local skills, your local trades that you're working on? It could be making clothes, knitting, sewing. There's like so many. It could be canning. It could be making jellies and jams, baking. There's like so many trades and skills that people used to have that we need to get back. So let me know what you're working on, and you guys have a big old blessed day. Thanks, guys.